Stepping out, it's Friday night. How I'm longing for this day. Yes, I'm single, oh, we won't do mingle. And my friends are on the way. You got that good, good vibe. I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh, whoa. I got that good old times. You want to spend some time back here with me. Oh, whoa. And time after time, I am wondering who is she to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to finish up this flower bed. I brought my sunflowers up. They're just not thriving in this little pot, so we were going to set those out, and I thought maybe to put them in the middle. There's a stump in there from that tree, but I thought if we set, like, there was 3 bunches, like different roots, so if we set those out like in the middle there, that they might grow up above that grass and kind of be like the middle focal point. But we'll see. I don't know if they'll make it or not. I hope they do. But they were already looking better last night before I went to bed than they were in the pot. So hopefully that's a good sign. But we bought some edging to finish that out. And then you'll see that we set some flowers out, even though that goes against everything I believe in. I mean, I'm just not a flower person. And I said last video that I didn't want to put flowers in here. I wanted to make it like vegetable. But I do both. I put some pepper and some tomato, and I put some of the plum grannies, and then I put a couple of cabbage plants out, and then we finished it out with flowers. So I'll have to admit, it does look good. Anything looks better than it did to begin with. If you guys remember that, I'll insert a picture here if you're new, but we cleaned this out. The guy that mows our yard was like, wow, when he's seen it, because he hadn't seen it since last Tuesday. But anyway, stick around. Hope you get some motivation to get out in your yard. Just put in some work to make it look a little bit better.
Time after time after time, I'm wondering who is she to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking.
Maybe it's 'cause we're young, got time and we're wasted, got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me, feeling like nothing to lose. Can we stay here tonight, 'cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again, so I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time.
I went out yesterday after I finished voiceover in the video that I posted yesterday. I went out looking for some plants, some vegetable plants. We have a new Ace in our town, and Heather said to look there, that they have some plants. So they didn't really have much, and what they did have looked terrible. And like the tomato plants they had were like full of tomatoes. Some were even red, but they looked like they were dying, and they just looked pitiful. So I scratched that, went to Home Depot and looked, because I knew Lowe's didn't really have that much. And what Home Depot had were just tiny, and I was like, that's going to take forever. So I knew I had a few things on the back porch still that hadn't been planted, and I knew I had those plum grannies that needed to be planted, like replanted. So I just went with what I had, and I set out some jalapeno plants and some sweet pepper plants, and I had, I think, 2 tomato plants that needed to be set out, and I had a ton of cabbage still. So I put a cabbage plant here and there, just a couple of those. And then what was left, I just had bought some flowers. So they didn't even have a whole lot of flowers that looked great. I think it's just past that time. I think everybody's already did flower beds and their garden. I'm just kind of late to the game. So anyway, I just used what I had as far as vegetable wise. And then you guys and my mom too had been telling me to set out some marigolds to keep bugs away. So in the garden. So I set some out in here and then I put some out in my garden. And we'll see how that does. But we just put edging up here. I know we have a fence around the garden, but here we just have edging, and bunnies may eat it. I don't know. I mean, they were in my garden, so I don't know how this is going to work here, but, you know, we'll just hope for the best. But this is what I ended up getting, and hopefully they'll live and thrive, and it'll be a pretty little space. Like I said, anything looks better than the jungle that it was before. I don't put down plastic or any of the fabric or anything like that because there was so many stumps left in this garden, just little stumps. But I may end up putting some more rock or mulch. I may mulch it. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But yeah, I think it looks good, and it's just a little mixture of everything. So we'll just see how everything grows and go from there. It was 91 degrees on this day, and it was so humid. There was a little bit of a breeze blowing, but we were burning up, so we did jump in the pool. This pool has been a lifesaver this summer. We've already been in it more than we were in it last summer. Last summer, I was at my aunt's doing her house, so we were gone pretty much every day the whole summer. So I think we got in it 2 times last year, and this year we've already been in it so much, and it feels so good. But we got back out and got back at it, and just being wet helps. I can't imagine being out in this heat and not having a way to cool off. I don't know how farmers do it. I know a lot of times my dad will even get out in long sleeve shirt and pants just to keep the sun off his arms and stuff. And I don't know how people do it dressed like that. And even back in the old days, they didn't even have an air conditioned house to go back into. But I guess if it's all you know, then it's all you know. But I'm a weenie and I cannot handle heat. I don't know how I sat at a ball field summer after summer and didn't die. But yeah, I'm a weenie. And it seems like since surgery, I don't have my stamina still. It didn't really slow me down, but I can tell a difference in like how long I can last doing things. It's like I still have the energy that I had. It's just, it wears off quick. And then I'll take a break and then I'll feel fine and then I'll go back at it. So you will see that we'll sit down here and there and just kind of cool off and take a break for a second and then get right back at it.
I'm telling you this now. You don't need to worry, 'cause I got this all down. And we get on together. And we can be so much more than who we are. So much more than who we are. We can. And knee deep in while the world just falls apart. At the rise above it all.
So here's what it ended up looking like, and it still looks rough like the ground does, but maybe if we put some mulch in there or maybe some more rock, it would look better. But like I said, anything's better than before. Maybe those sunflowers will thrive there and grow up a little taller than that grass. I think these are miniature sunflowers, so they're like, I think like 36 to 48 inches is as tall as they get. But maybe once these flowers start growing and vegetables, it won't look so bare, because it kind of looks a little shabby still. But maybe we just need to put something down, and that would help, mulch maybe. But then we jumped over to the garden and we set out those marigolds. I just had, I think, 3 or 4. So I just kind of tried to spread those out a little bit. We already have little cucumbers growing, so they're so tiny, and I'm so excited about that. When I first seen that very first one, it almost made me tear up, and I know that sounds crazy, I know that, but it's just a miracle to me that you can put a seed in the ground, because every bit of this has came from seed except 4 plants, and it's just amazing to me that you can put a seed in the ground and things will grow, that God designed this earth to work like that, and I'm so thankful for it. I wish I had have ventured out and done a garden a long time ago, because it's brought me so much joy, so much happiness.
Through changes, but it's easier with you. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep on. And we're fading in and out together. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. When I'm with you, I am not myself. You bring out the best in me, the side only you can see. And I don't need.
Okay, we are at my mom and dad's. I'm going to trim around some more of his bushes and get what I can get done. He has railroad ties right here, and they're right there. I can't tell if I'm pointing in the right direction. Okay, right here. We have railroad ties. So we're gonna clean that out. I don't know about today, but we're gonna get what we can get done. He's over there watering his, where is he? I can't, there he is. He's over there watering his garden. And he has a little baby kitten. Okay, so we're gonna start at this one. Okay, so Dad said I could cut all those limbs out of it at the bottom. So I'm gonna do it before he changes his mind.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
So back in the day, there would be no way Dad would let me get within 3 feet of any of his trees or plants or any of that. But I think he's realized that he needs help and that he can't see to do it. The main reason I wanted to do this is because he doesn't get up close to anything. And these trees are so overgrown that if he kind of gets too close, limbs will scratch him. He's on blood thinner, so if he gets scratched, he bleeds and bleeds and bleeds, and it takes forever to get it to stop, and it's already all over him and a whole mess before he gets in the house to let Mom find where he's bleeding, because he can't see it. and all that. So I wanted to get all of this cleaned up and pruned and all that, just so that he can mow around it and not get into limbs. And he can get closer too. Mom usually weed eats. She enjoys doing that. So she told me, as far as when I get to the bushes, just to get as close as I can and kind of weed out around the bottom. And then she can take a weed eater to the rest of it. So you'll see in a little bit that when we get to the bushes, there's still some tall grass around, but she can at least see where I've cleaned up right up against the bush. But this does look so much better. This apple tree was so overgrown and there were limbs coming out everywhere and it was just a mess. So we do trim it up quite a bit, but they look so much better, and I think he's going to be able to mow around those so much easier.
It's a good day today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give today. It's a good day tomorrow. There's no time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give today. It's a good day today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been.
So to the left of this tree where we're trimming is black raspberries. And I'd never even heard of black raspberries, but I think they're pretty much over for the season. Heather has picked and ate so many of those. They're her favorite, but my mom's picked, I think, all that she's going to get off of it. I noticed that the ones that were still there were just kind of dried up, so I think those are done, and I'd love to get up to those and trim those up good too. He has blackberries too, so a bunch of blackberry bushes, and they're thornless, so that's awesome. But I think we're going to try to get up to those good too and trim around those and just get those cleaned up. But he's got cherry bushes. That's what we're fixing to trim around. And just so many things, even around that building and those railroad ties. It's like a barrier from where they dug out to have their double wide set there. So we need to trim all that up. That just looks super snaky to me. So I'm going to have to put my brave girl britches on to do that. But it needs to be done. But I would like to weed out around his cucumbers and his tomatoes down there in the garden. Everything's just getting so grown up, and I know he's not able to see it or do it, so I do want to jump in there and help him do some of that stuff.
So lonely when the day is through. I'm in the spotlight, not home till midnight. I want somebody to hold my hand, 'cause I got my head in the clouds, but I'm getting really scared of high. I used to spend time with all my friends, but who's gonna like me if I'm not there? 'Cause I got my head in the clouds, but I'm getting really scared scared of heights. Ooh, ooh, I'm getting really scared of heights. Ooh.
So after we got done at our house before we came to Mom and Dad's, Lexi had brought Lakely over to swim, so we spent a couple of hours with her and just got in the pool and held her and played with her. And this was about 8 o'clock when we came out here, so we only had about an hour of daylight left. So we did the best with what time we had, and like I said, I do want to go back out there and help him get some more of this stuff done. So I need to clean the house, and I need to do so many things. Kennedy and Allison have been keeping the house clean, but it's not clean like I would clean it. Like if Kennedy cleans the kitchen or Allison, then like the sink's still dirty or the counters aren't wiped off great, just stuff like that. And the floors, they don't do as good of a job as I would, but I don't say anything to them because it's a learning process for one, and two, they're helping. They're taking care of the inside. They're cooking us supper almost every night and doing dishes from it, and they've helped so much. So you may not see that they're doing anything or helping, but they are. And at the same time, I want them to enjoy their summer and have fun and get to swim and do those things too, because we don't have a vacation planned. We just don't. For one, Flash ties us down quite a bit. I'm not going to put him somewhere like he don't know and take off for a week. He would grieve himself to death, and I'm not doing that. I couldn't do that to him. I just couldn't. So we're just not going to do vacation this year. We've put basically vacation money into our house and around the house, all that stuff. And that's something we can enjoy for years to come. So I think it really made more sense than spending it on a vacation anyway.
I'm getting really scared of heights. I'm in the spotlight, not until midnight. I want somebody to hold my hand.
We are on our way to my mom and dad's. Heather's going to get my dad's truck and go get a scoop of mulch, and we're going to put it on this flower bed. While she's gone, I didn't bring gloves. He's got some surely. While she's gone doing that, getting the mulch, I'm going to pick up all the scrap, what is it called? I'm going to pick up all of those limbs and stuff and get that moved so he can mow, because I know he may have already mowed and done it himself actually, but if not, I'm gonna do that. Do we still have all this stuff in here? Anyway, if he's already did that, then I may trim up on another tree or bush or something while she's gone doing that. But then we're gonna get back, we're gonna mulch the flower bed. I would love to clean the garage out. Like one side of it isn't so bad, the other side's terrible. And a lot of it's Kennedy's stuff from college. And I need to box that up or put it in the shed or something. My arm's breaking. We haven't done laundry in 6 weeks, seems like. So I cut off a shirt. Heather's wearing some fancy shirt. But yeah, we really do need to clean. I memean, like the kids have kept picked up, but I do need to deep clean.
We're working outside in 95-degree weather all day.
No, we're not. We're not working outside. I want to pressure wash this driveway too. And then I want to clean my car and my wheels, and there's so much stuff I want to do. But anyway, we just came back to the house because we forgot to take the trash can to the road.
Do you want gloves, wax, anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. So we're back, and we're gonna go get this trash can rolled to the road, and I'm gonna get the wagon and some snippers. I'll be back. I could just cut that real quick to screw it together with. Okay, so Mom wants a little box built around Kobe's grave and to put some rock on it. So I think I'm gonna do that.
Wanna be the person that you call up when you're down. Wanna be the first who knows all of your deepest.
So I'm gonna lay that on his grave and then put gravel in that, pea gravel. Okay, so this is where Heather buried Kobe. He was the little kitten that we found under Mom's house, and his eyes were like matted shut. He was like a week old, and my mom fed him from a bottle, and she is not a cat person at all. But she bottle fed him and got so attached to him. I know you guys have seen him on video. He was the little black and white one. But we buried him here, and she wants a little box with gravel on it because she was so attached to him, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna fix that up for her. Do you think long ways or this way?
I'll do that way.
Okay.
Secrets. Can I be the one who wakes you up before you missed your ride? 'Cause I wanna be close to you, and I wanna show you something new. You gotta know, every day I got your back, yeah, you can count on me for that. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I know you didn't ask for any of this, but we reach for the sky. Cause we're flying colors now.
Mom, if you like it, I did it. If you don't, Heather did it. But you better like it. We spent all morning making them little squares, didn't we?
We did.
I think it's cute.
I will always be there for you whenever you need my help. I'm taking my time to be your rock. I don't ever wanna be apart. You gotta know, every day I got your back, yeah, you can count on me for that. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I know you didn't ask for any of this, but we reach for the sky. Cause we're flying colors show you something new. You gotta know, every day I got your back. Yeah, you can count on me. Yeah. So put your hand in mine, I will be there every day. When you're sick of the climb, I will make sure it's okay. I know you didn't ask for any.
That'll look good once it's all cleared out. We need to take those down and put new ones, don't we? Come up here and look at Kobe's grave.
Oh, did you get this?
Yeah, I'll walk up here. And don't act like you don't like it. If you don't like it, Heather did it. And if you like it, I did it.
Well, who actually did it?
Both of us.
Sounds about like you, President. Yeah, that's fine.
Are you going to make him a flower arrangement?
Probably, or put a cross or something down there.
They have little stones at Hobby Lobby that says, like, for pets. Okay, so we decided to mulch our flower bed, and we got a scoop of mulch from our local nursery, and it is way more than we thought it would be. He actually put a scoop in, and then he was like, whoa, hold on, because we started to drive off. He was like, no, whoa, hold on. That's just half a scoop. We're gonna put another scoop in there. So we were like, holy moly. And because the previous owners left everything, we are gonna use this black stuff, so. That they left us.
I've been waiting all my life for someone like you, like you. I would watch the days go by, wasted and blue. I was out of use, now I
done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all. How could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite's creeping in. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole. It got me stone cold.
So we did decide to put some mulch on this flower bed, and I'm so glad we did because it's just like a fresh coat of paint. It made that big of a difference. It looks so, so good. And then I take it to the garden. I put some mulch around my corn. I had put some black fabric down just because it was getting really grown up down there around the corn, and we just couldn't keep weeds out of it. We've got it planted so close together that you just can't hoe around it. So I did put black fabric down, and then we scattered mulch around it. And then we also gave the rest to my mom and dad, and we mulched my mom's flower bed on this evening. And I didn't video that, but I'll insert a picture here of what that looks like, and that looks so good too.
Take the lead. Oh baby, how could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. Still, I find myself hoping that you'll find your way back to me. 'Cause I've been stone cold since you left me here. So come home, why won't you reappear? Things that I said came out.
I don't want to see maggots.
Go away. Go.
Daisy, those things will bite you.
Well, this bleach might hurt her. Go on, lady. Go.
I'm talking about the worms. Oh, God, they're crawling. How do they live in the heat?
Lady, go on. This will hurt you.
God, are we nasty people?
Totally wrong. Can't speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell.
We had a lot of things in the garage that could go in the storage building, so that's what we're doing here, is just sticking some things in here that we knew we wasn't going to be reaching for on a daily basis, and that would be fine in that storage shed. So our trash cans were smelling nasty, and I don't know how to keep from our trash cans smelling bad in this heat. I mean, it's been in the 90s and it's going to be in the 90s. So just like last night, we grilled chicken. So that chicken package goes in the trash and it's nasty. And, you know, there's just no way from keeping that from smelling and being gross and all that. So anyway, our trash can was nasty. It had some little crawlers all over it, and it was disgusting. So we needed to get that cleaned up.
The dirt from my past, so insecure by myself when I met you.
So we bought Kennedy a rocket tech to use when it was cold, just a cold weather bat, just something same size, but cold weather, because you don't want to use a $500 bat when it's cold. So it was cold.
It was not cold. Oh,
It was still cold.
at Sevier County? No.
So we had a game. Kennedy steps out of the dugout with this bat. And
I was mad.
Heather went.
I'll say it.
She was shaking her head, no, at Kennedy, you're not using that bat. So Kennedy just keeps looking around like she don't make eye contact with her because she knows she's shaking her head no. So Kennedy gets up there to bat, and Heather said, what?
I can't believe you're up there with that rocket thing. Something like that.
And
Might not have been that high.
if you strike out with that bat, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna kill you or something like
I
that.
don't remember that part.
Shoot. Anyway, Kennedy gets up there.
Coming to the plate, number 24, Kennedy Payne. Atta girl!
Next, 'cause I'm the one.
It's a home run. Home run. So everybody's chanting what? Rocket stick. Rocket stick. But this was a hot bat. She still hits good with this bat. Better than a ghost.
That's something that you do to me is chemical. I know it isn't logical. Something that you do to me.
At least you can see the floor. And you got two paths, one on that side of the trash can, one on this side of the trash can.
I'm going to share my devotional with you guys, and today's is Be Courageous, and it's Psalms 31:24. For a long time, I didn't understand that broken people have sharp edges, and if we dare to love, to make a difference, to put ourselves out there, then inevitably we will sometimes end up startled and bleeding. I wish someone would have told me years ago, leaned in and said, oh yes, a lifetime with Jesus is going to be a wonderful adventure. There's going to be joy and hope and beautiful relationships. But listen, there's something else you need to know. You're not going on vacation. You're going into battle. I probably wouldn't have even believed it. I might have told the person that they needed to be more positive. But later, when arrows started flying, I would have suddenly thought, oh yes, I'm glad she warned me. But recently, I seen one of my friends face hard adversity. And as I watched, tears came to my eyes because I know what it's like. I know how it feels. But there's beauty in the battle. There is strength. There is victory. Be strong and let your heart be courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Lord, you know how hard it is to live and love in this world sometimes because you've been here too. Thank you for your compassion toward us, your promise to bring us through whatever we may face. Through you, we have strength, grace, victory, and I pray you will empower me to keep fighting today. In Jesus' name, amen. I am out of room, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here. But this was 2 separate videos. So the first half was one, and I couldn't get it to upload. I tried all day. I don't know what was going on, if it was our internet or if it was my YouTube studio or what. But anyway, you got 2 in 1 today. It's a little bit longer. But thank you guys so much for being here. I love you and I appreciate you. Remember, Jesus loves you no matter what. And I will see you guys in the next one.
You can have all the world. I wanna be a shining light, live a life that shows through the darkness, a fire burning in the night, be a hope for the world so broken, be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me, make the broken things